Okay, this is a supercharged V8 Range Rover. It's got some issues going on with the transmission and the transfer case. The fault codes that we've got all relate to the transfer case. So we went there first and found some problems. But while we were there, we've also discovered a large amount of oil underneath this car. So I'm going to show you what's going on and talk you through why this guy probably doesn't need a transmission. So there is transmission oil everywhere, which is not good. Look at that, yes. So for whatever reason, the transmission pan is not holding oil and it's sprayed it all out. So it's done this, but we've also got a failed internal transfer case. So that should be red transmission oil. That's not going to plan. So this is your primary cause. This is your primary issue. We've just seen the transmission oil, but we'll talk about that in a second. So this needs a transfer case rebuild. Basically, that's all the bearings inside. I have to talk to the customer and find out what the history is, but I suspect there's been maybe driven in four-wheel drive while on bitumen, or maybe just given a hard life. Who knows? We'll find out later. There are fault codes in this vehicle for the transmission oil pump, which makes a technician believe this is going to need a transmission and a transfer case overhaul or repair or replacement. With these Range Rovers, once they lose oil and thus oil pressure to the oil pump, they stop functioning and they switch off basically. So if you, for whatever reason, have punctured the plastic pan or you run out of transmission oil, simply fixing the leak and refilling the transmission is normally all that's needed to get these back on the road. So before you start quoting your customers whole new transmissions, just do an auto service. There's a high probability that it'll come good. But this needs a transfer case.